Okay guys, welcome to my next video on Assetto Corsa. In this video today we're going to be looking at the special event German Fury in the BMW M3. Okay, so let's have a look at the details of the car we're running. It's running 414 horsepower, as we'll see now on the stats, and weighing just 1,605 kilograms. So it's got quite a lot of power, but it weighs quite a bit. We're running around the track in Italy, quite a short track, 2,507 meters long, and we're running at 2 p.m, clear weather, 22 degrees. Okay, so we're going to be running this video with the view from inside the car, showing you the steering inputs. So you need to be really careful on the throttle. We're going to go into fourth gear, then going down into third gear, just before the red marker on the left, as you'll see it there. Going down into second gear for the corner, being really careful on the throttle input here now. Slowly feeding the power through, then into third gear on the exit, just be careful of the rear end. Now we're going to brake just before the shadow there, down into second gear. Just let the car squeal around the corner. Just be really careful of the grip you've got there. Slowly on the power gain, feeding it through. Then into third gear, then slowly down into second gear. A little squirt of the power now to get the back end out through this corner. And just be careful again on the power as we get through the power in second gear there. Going through the right hander, slowly feeding the power through again. Be careful of the back end there. Just watch the steering inputs. Then going through the gears, we're going to go into fourth gear. And we're going to come in to the next braking zone. We're going to briefly go into fifth gear, as you see there, and then we're going to go look for the braking zone just before the marker on the left there now, going down into third gear, and then be careful of the steering inputs. You've got to be so smooth with the steering now. Just be careful of the back end with the drift car. It just wants to slide all the time, so we're staying in third gear through all these corners, then just down into second gear now, slowly feeding the power back through, and using the curb through these little chicane type bends. We're going to use every curb we can. Just be careful on this final curb. You'll see we got it slightly wrong there. Just about caught it, managed to save it and get on the power in third gear. Going over the line for the gold medal time. So we're just going to have a quick look at the time we achieved on that lap. It was a 1 minute 22.862, and the time we have to beat it was a 1 minute 23 dead. So it's another hard challenge, and you will need to run some setup changes. So we're going to go through the setup changes we ran there. So you can only really change a few basic things. So obviously tyre pressures, I think they may be altered from the default. I'm pretty sure they are. Again, we're running very high cambers to give us more grip through the corners, and the toes have been adjusted massively. You can see there on the rear to give us the grip, because it's a drift car, so it wants to drift. So we tried to settle the rear but give us grip through the corners at the same time. Wasn't the easiest thing to achieve, but we managed to do it just about to get us that goal time. I don't think we've changed too much within the dampers, although we'll have a little look now. I think we ran them slightly higher on the bump stop, just going lower on the rear just to settle the rear again, and the rebounds were very slightly adjusted. Nothing major, but we just adjusted them just to try and give ourselves extra grip through the corners. Make sure you try the setup out and see what you think. Just be aware again that this is another very hard time trial, so if it helps you get the bronze, I think I've achieved what I wanted to do, but just helping anyone get as many trophies or medals as they can, as it was a real big struggle for me to get the gold. If I'm honest, it took me at least 40 minutes I think to get this gold time, and it was stressing me out a bit with obviously keep changing the setups, etc. So I'm going to leave you the replay of the lap so you can see how twitchy the car was and just how good the lap has to be to get that gold. It's all about getting the throttle inputs right, coming out of the corner, squaring the car up as much as possible. Anyway guys, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you've liked what you've seen, if the setups helped you out. Thanks again for watching. I'll be back with more of these setup videos soon.